In this video, I'm going to be showing you really quickly a couple of really simple ways where you could calculate percentage increase and decrease. So when we're talking about percentage increase and decrease, you might think of this in real life as the first example that comes to mind is sales or taxes. So something might be adding 15% onto the price of $90. It could be something in a price that's decreased by 20%. It could even be something like the battery life on your iPad or a phone that you might be able to increase with the new update or a new model, or your battery life decreasing over time. Okay. The example we're going to look at here is $90 plus 15%. Okay. So this 15% is being added onto this price. We could call this a percentage increase, whereas we're adding this percentage on. Okay. Now, when we look at this, guys, there's a couple of things that you need to understand. The first part is that here, the $90 actually represents the whole, which is 100%. And we're adding on that 15%. So altogether, what we're making is 100% plus 15%, or 115% of the $90. Okay. So pretty much what we need to do is we can basically choose a different way to represent this 15%. So we could do here $90. Oh, in fact, let me change that. What we're going to do is basically we need to find what this 15% is to add on. So here I've got $90. I need to find 15% of 90. Okay. And there's a couple of pretty simple ways to do that. You can use a calculator where if you type in 15% times 90, or we could represent this as a fraction. I could say this is 15 hundredths, and we'd actually multiply this by 90. And if you wanted to show that as a fraction, we could show it like this. What we've got here is we've got 15 divided by 100 times 90 divided by 1. I could cancel that 10 out because that's going to divide by 10. So we can divide a 10 here to make the 90 into 9. And I've got 15 times 9 divided by 10. 15 nines would give me 135 divided by 10, which would make 13.5. Okay. So all I would need to do, come back to our formula at the top, is I would write $90 plus $13.50, which makes $103.50. Okay. So to recap that, what we did was we found 15% of 90, and then we added it onto here. So here we've got out $90, 100%, added on the extra 15%. So this here, the $103.50 is 115% of that original price. Okay. Another way you can do it, which is quicker, and can be quicker, and I'll show you now, is if we represent this percentage here. I've done lots of work on converting fractions, decimals, and percentages. So we know that 15% is the same thing as 15 hundredths. Okay. So now I've got 15 hundredths, the same as before, times 90. And if you pop that into your calculator, you could work it out without a calculator, but if you just wanted to do it quickly, you would find the answer again would be 13 5/10. So again, I would do 90 with $13.50, and we'll give you the same